Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks
and
so much.
Arnab, we have Arnab with us, who is the founder and CEO of Digiboxx. And Arnab, I'll let you tell us a little about what is the company doing, what is your product about.
Sure. So, I don't know if you're aware, but India has got almost 1 billion internet users, right? But if you look into your phone, you would identify that your mail is provided by a company from another country, your social media is from another country, your storage is from another country. Every service that you use is actually from another country. We said enough is enough. You can't build a digital economy with borrowed infrastructure. So we are India's first digital storage solution company. You don't need to look around anymore. You go to the App Store, Play Store, or even from our website, you download an application on your phone, on your set-top box, on your desktop, wherever, or your web apps, and you start storing your files. So tomorrow, nobody can switch you off.
Interesting. So Arnab, since you're the Dropbox of India, so to say, how is the product different from Dropbox, or is it exactly the same?
I won't say we are exactly the same. Let's say that we pretty much dwell in the same space. We are not like other players like Google Drive, OneDrive, etc. Why? Simply because they have a different entry point. Somebody provides you a mail service, and by force they make you store files there. Somebody provides you with an office service or an operating system, and by force they can. Whereas Dropbox is far more cleaner. It's a choice. As a consumer, I strongly believe that one must have a choice of where do you want to save my file. Right? I can use Gmail because they're really one of the better ones, but I don't like the fact that they literally force me to store their files in their G drive, right? So what do we believe in, that we are kind of like Dropbox, because from the modality of it, we are democratic and honest enough to say that, okay, hey, this is what our product is. But where we are different is, I think, since we are a 2021 companies, we are a lot more technologically advanced. The ecosystem that we have built is far more naturally inclined towards the Web3 ecosystem. So you can expect us to move faster in many ways than others would be, because I think the difference between Web and Web 2.0 and the Web 3.0 is actually about access and control and security and safety, and how much control does the owner of the data, which is you are, have, right? So I think we are pretty much different there, because by the virtue, the way we have designed it.
Sure. How old is the company?
It's 3 years old.
And how big is the team?
It's 40 people.
Most of them are tech, or how does it work?
Yeah, most of them are tech, including me. I am an engineer in IT, BTech, so it's pretty much
Interesting.
similar.
What is the customer base right now?
We've got almost 40 lakh people in India who use it. And I don't know if you'll believe me, but we never marketed our product ever. So it's all word of mouth, it's from one to the other. It's the virality element. We've got almost 200 plus corporate clients, because we're also a B2B2C product. We've got large partners like Jio. So if you log into your Jio set-top box, you will see Facebook, Google, or Meta, Google, and us as the 3 players, right?
So out of these 40 lakh people, you said?
No, 40 lakh users, yes.
40 lakh users?
Yeah.
How many are B2C and how many are B2B2C?
Okay, so B2C would be, of course, larger. It's about 1.6 million are B2C, because they're like retail users. But we also got large players like Jios of the world, who literally give us access to almost 26 million plus customers. A part of them, of course, have become our customers.
Right. Are you funded?
Yes. We have raised $2 million at a 16 million valuation. That's our first round. We did it with a Singapore-based fund called Capro, and some HNIs who are part of the initial group of PharmEasy and Paytm.
Okay, what made you go for a Singapore-based company, considering we have like an investor lunch and the number of investors we have here?
It's actually a very interesting question. Often even I think the same way. It's actually a Singapore-registered company, but owned by Indians.
The funded?
Yes,
okay.
the company. But I'll tell you why. Because I think a lot of Indian investors, they follow the trend of American investment really, really closely, right? And we unfortunately need a different way of looking at things, because the dynamics are very different over here. So we also got a bunch of HNIs and investors who are part of a family group, and they invest. They are funded companies like PharmEasy, MobiQuest, which got acquired by Paytm, at the much later stage. So it's an eclectic mix. We've got very interesting board of directors as well. We got somebody like a Dinesh Gulati of India Mart on our board of directors as an
Dinesh
independent
Agarwal.
director. Yes. No, Dinesh Agarwal is the CEO, but there is also a gentleman called Dinesh Gulati who's the COO, and both Dineshes actually. But he is part of our board of directors. So we're trying to kind of make an eclectic mix of investors and directors, because we understand the challenge is huge, right? We've got 1 billion people who we can be, like you, me, him here, all the even car drivers right here, or even security guards, they all have a smartphone today, and they're all our customers, right? So to cater top companies like the Geos and the Hitachis of the world to my driver, and I don't mean any difference, but I'm just saying that the needs are very different. We really need an eclectic bunch of people to guide us, help us stay on course, and also suggest what's to be done.
Yeah, sure. What's the pricing right now?
Okay, let me give you a perspective, right? So if you have to store 100 gigs at Google as an individual, you must be paying over 130 bucks a month. At Digiboxx, you pay 30 rupees a month. So it's 1 rupee a day. We also provide 20 gigs of free storage, which is the highest in this category at this point. And we don't monetize your data to throw an ad at you.
Why is that?
Because the world is changing. We've got somebody like a food farmer who's saying, read the label, right? We also have individuals who are saying that we don't like the fact that I store something of my own and you use it to run an ad at me, right? We want to build the company for the future. We're not building the company for the past. 52% of Indian population are below 27 years of age. They're reading through it. They're reading the labels. They're reading the fine prints. And we want to be clear and transparent, and we want to build a company. It will take us time. We'll not make as much money, but we're okay with it. We'll do it.
So pricing, did you mention?
Yes, 30 rupees for
30
100 gig. Yes, and there are many tiers, but I mean, on an average, I can tell you we are 1/4 Google's price, 1/8 Dropbox's price, 1/24 AWS's price.
Right, sure. And currently the people who are using it more for pictures and videos, or are there other type of files?
Pictures and videos and critical files. We're also seeing a lot of medical files being used, and that's something that we have noticed. And because we kind of keep a tab on what's going on in the world, I think increasingly people are being cautious about their critical information, like what's happening, like your medical test, your last prescriptions, or your invoices for medicines. So medical data, photos, videos, of course.
Sure. Great. I think lovely knowing. Any last thoughts that you want to share with the customers who might be listening?
Yes, use Digiboxx. Do not store anywhere else, because we can guarantee your data is never going to go out of the country, and it won't burn a hole in your pocket either.
Great. And would you like to tell us about the award you're holding?
Yes. So thank you so much, Thai Delhi and Loomis. I think it's a prestigious award. I'm pretty averse to awards personally myself, but this award has been going for almost 16 years, and I have seen some of the winners, and they're like the Oyo Rooms and you name it, like really large companies. So it's also a many way and Omen. I think if I win it, maybe I'm going to make a big company.
There. Yes.
Yes. So that's about it.
Absolutely great. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.